Into the red zone, it's Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
7 yards, the pickup there. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
No gain. They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Well, they go with a tight end carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. David Njoku, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. And this is incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Dancing to his left. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He's going to try and take off with it.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Another Portland first down. 1st and 10.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick.
He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Down by Jamal Wilkes.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. A quick throw by Kaepernick complete.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Kaepernick.
That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game too. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Brady. That's caught by Jackson. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
First down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Deshaun Jackson. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes with the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. Kaepernick now on first down. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 39 yards there, a big one.
First and goal.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. They call it no gain there on the first down play. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. That's caught at the 3. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 12 on the year. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Now Kaepernick. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. J.J. Nelson now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The open man is Westbrook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On play action, now Brady. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's second down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. From the gun on third down, Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Philip Dorsett, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail 20-13 our score as they have it 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crack. 31's the mic. Hey, pick it up.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10.
And Brandon, the is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Jones with a nice burst there on first down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards.
29-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 29, Brady. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He's got his tight end Fant. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming.
And that is caught by Jackson for a Buccaneer touchdown.
Complete to
Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
31's the mic. Too little, cut. 31's the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 31's the mic. Let's get it together, defense.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. Stepping up, he'll try and Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
From midfield, here's Brady. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
Deshaun Jackson. Half is winding down, and the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Extra point is
and
good.
it's up and good.
Makes the score Buccaneers 34, Snowhawks 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Buccaneers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
The first half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hand.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Third down.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
To Deshaun.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
And
okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game. And he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bucs trying on fourth down to come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A first down run there by Mostert as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Forced out to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. And they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. He's got a man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. And what a big-time play there. 56 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. On 1st down, Kaepernick. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Melvin Ingram.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Shaquille Barrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. The 40. 20.
Showtime,
10. 5. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Gano the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's good.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Check. 31.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
At the 27-yard line. It's a game.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
91. All day, dog.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They still can't get him. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
24 is the mark.
Shotgun now for Brady. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score
and down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Yannick Ngakoue racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. On second down, here's Kaepernick. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And he is going to go down for the 5th time tonight, and this one is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad. It's a safety that does it.